Have been put through their paces with raid, insertion, and rescue techniques in a range of scenarios both at sea and on land. Personnel from Commando Helicopter Force's 847 Naval Air Squadron worked with Commando forces from a range of units during a week of intense training across the South Coast. A Wildcat helicopter from 847 NAS and Chinooks from 7 Squadron RAF were used for a 4-aircraft aviation raid near Goodwood, and then helicasting off Portland before 847 Swiss francs NAS completed joint personnel recovery serials near Exeter with the Royal Marines and 29 Commando. Poor weather precluded getting into the objective area of the aviation raid. However, this was used as a training evolution. It tested the formation commander's captaincy decisions and the skills of the handling pilots as they battled through heavy rain under a low cloud base and falling light. Next up was helicasting in Portland with UK Commando forces practicing the insertion technique at sea before being recovered by boats. It's a skill which gets commandos into the action quickly, dropping them from the back of helicopters into the ocean. The Royal Marines from M Company, 42 Commando, leapt from the Wildcat and Chinook helicopters into the water below. IT takes immense skill and teamwork from those dropping into the raging surf, to the small boat teams and, for CHF, the pilots who fly their aircraft just 10 feet above the waves. Troops from 148 Battery and 29 Commando also took part in the helicasting, jumping into Portland Harbor before being recovered by ribs to go ashore and continue training. A couple of days later, the Royal Marines led a joint personnel recovery exercise at Mutters Moor in Devon. The scenario saw them retrieve 2 downed pilots from 847 NAS using a Wildcat helicopter as part of the rescue. Staying overnight using only the equipment they'd routinely carry in the aircraft. The downed aircrew practice skills such as creating covert layup positions to avoid capture and using the emergency radio/navigation equipment.it gave the squadron chance to practice coordination with the Marines to ensure safe and efficient extraction of the personnel in need of rescue, all while under attack from enemy forces. But it also meant they could run through key procedures of correctly identifying the personnel, not making any assumptions and potentially endangering the mission. Within 1 week, we operated by day and night as part of a mixed-type, 4-aircraft formation to conduct an aviation raid, conducted joint personnel recovery, and completed helicasting training for more than 30 troops. Major DeGraff, a U.S. Marine Corps exchange officer, added, Emerald Razor provided a valuable integration opportunity between units across the MOD and was a fundamental benchmark for 847 NAS to operate in larger flight packages while focusing on what matters, supporting the Commando Forces customer.